Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, and her, and, well, you can't see them right now, but just pretend like they're in the frame, today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Bratz Fashion Pixies Reimagined dolls. I do have all 5 of the new Bratz to review for you guys, so because this is going to be probably a longer video, who am I kidding? It's going to be definitely a longer video. I mean, y'all know how long the video is before I even do, so I'm sure I'm going to end up with so much freaking footage, okay? And I can't say curse words because we're 10 seconds into the video. So I guess let's just go ahead and get right into it, shall we? I think we should start off with, let's go in order of which they came to my house in. And that was not her, because you sold her out within 5 minutes on Amazon. So she actually got here the most recently, I'm pretty sure. The one who got here the firstest was Sasha, I think it was Sasha. I think it was Sasha. I'm pretty sure it was Sasha. Then, actually, I'm gonna keep the order a surprise, but you know we're starting with Sasha. So, wham, bam, Sasha's box, ma'am. Let me, fix the lighting really quick. Hold on. Oh, her mug is everything. Listen, the screenings in this line, you guys, are actually so tea. That matte lip, oh, too good. I think they all have matte lips, which is really, really cute. The style of box is this kind of like upside down trapezoid, or I guess it's just a trapezoid. I don't know if a trapezoid can be upside down, but like, to me, this is a trapezoid, and then this is an upside. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then the front is obviously rounded off a little bit. It is cute. This box is very whimsical. It's feeling very pixie hollow. This looks like a large, like, drink cup, doesn't it? I'm so gluttonous. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, it says Fashion Pixies down here. And these are the completely reimagined Fashion Pixies, I guess. Of course, we all wanted the repros of the originals and or the prototypes to be produced. However, this is what we got instead. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, as sad as I am to not have those, of course we all want those. We know we all want those, but that's not what this video is about today. This video is about these girls, and I think they got a lot of controversy for not being exactly what people expected when we first heard we were getting Pixie something from Bratz again. But to be honest, these are beautiful to me, and I'm really excited to get into them. So let's do just that. Here is the back of the box. Her artwork is so stunning. Oh my gosh, I don't know who's doing these, so please comment it down below if you know. It says, she's got wings and you've got bling. And then, oh, it says it again in a different language. I think it's French. I was gonna try to read that, and I don't speak French, so that probably wouldn't have worked out very well for anyone. But yeah, okay, remix. Miss Sasha is what I was trying to say. So I guess let's just roll the snipping montage and get her out of the box. I mean, if you feel so inclined to pause and read, go ahead. But if you know me and you know this channel, you know I'm probably not even gonna read it because I'm here for the what? I'm here for the dolls. Let's go ahead and roll the snipping montage because we're already at 5 minutes of footage and I haven't even started opening a doll yet. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, snipping montage, done. Well, it's not done. It's about to start. Okay, just go. Go. Okay, so first impression right out of the box, she's bald as hell. That is the first thing I noticed. I don't know how to explain it. The hair is like super silky, super straight, and like, I don't know, she's not super thinly rooted. I think it's just really sleek and smooth. I don't know who I'm trying to convince here. I mean, again, she doesn't feel like she has any particular bald spots, but the hair feels very, I don't know, maybe it's just really silky and straight. It just has no puff to it, which honestly, I'm not complaining. It doesn't feel like she's bald or she has no hair, except I'm like confused. I don't know what's happening. And I also don't know why her earrings are rubber banded to her wings. That's really interesting. So yeah, first impressions, she looks super cute. These shoes. Oh, okay. We're gonna get to that. First, let's show off her bag because I gotta do the accessories. In this case, accessory first, because if I don't do them first, I will probably not remember to do them at all because I am here for the what? I'm here for the dolls. Bag, boom, flower, power. Doesn't open, definitely isn't even giving bag. It literally just looks like a flower. It looks like a house decoration. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks like you can just hang it on like a house. I don't know what the I'm talking about. Okay. Anyways, let's get into Miss Sasha. Of course, starting from the bottom, now we hear. Sorry guys, didn't take my meds today. I didn't take my ADHD meds today. I did. They just don't work. Okay. Shoes. These are most definitely a new sculpt. I wonder, I bet, do we think all of them are? I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comments because I don't know a lot of the Bratz sculpts. If this was Monster High, I would recognize the sculpt from a mile away. I would not. I'm not really good at recognizing sculpts and molds, to be honest. However, to me, this looks brand fresh and new. You can see her little stub there, her little, her little big toe, her little big toe? Yeah, okay. Her gigantic toe is 1 foot. There's this little, I don't even know what you would call that, but it looks like a nail, an upside down nail. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Super cute though. Living for the green and purple and pink color combo. The pants are this kind of like shiny material. I'm really bad with like materials. I really am living for this bow situation on the shoes. These shoes are so cute and they're so dimensional. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, each piece is its own piece, and like even her foot looks like it's not connected to the shoe. It looks like it's its own foot. So nothing I'm saying, none of the words I'm saying are making any sense, and I know that, but please just like bear with me because like, you guys, some other dollies need to take notes because what the hell, everything is painted. And you know what, these shoes are not even that intricately detailed, but it doesn't matter. They're simple, but the difference in paint and texture and shape, you know what I'm saying, like the individual shapeness to it is giving more, like it's just giving higher end, more luxury, rather than if there was a whole bunch of little details on it but it was just one solid color. These are good. Let me not hate on these because these are really great. But there's some Monster High and Bratz. There's some shoes from every doll line that are a little bit needing of some paintage. So yes. Anyways, very happy about these shoes. Moving on. We've already spent 4 minutes and y'all have barely seen her outfit. Okay. This is so cute. The pants are so cute. This video is literally just gonna be me being gooped and gagged at these designs for however many minutes straight because you guys, I have seen a lot of negativity towards these, and listen, I don't see it. I'm not getting it. I'm getting only positive, good vibes from them. Like, the detail is detailing. All these designs are new and even unique for Bratz, in my opinion. Like, these silhouettes and stuff is very giving, like, it's just giving, like, innovative. Like, I don't know, not to, like, hype them up too much, but you guys, like, I just think the girls that get it, and the girls that don't are stupid and have no taste. I'm just kidding. But I do think that a lot of people are a little bit nostalgia blinded by, and disappointed as well, rightfully so, because we didn't get the repros or the prototypes, and that's fine. I want them too, like I said. However, these are great dolls. Let's move on. We can talk about that during final thoughts. Okay, should we skip all that and then save it all for final thoughts? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, just this is for reminder editing me. We look so in this video, like, okay, can you finish the video? Can you finish the video so you can go to bed? Can you finish the video? Okay. Oh, my teeth look so white. Okay, so it's these kind of flare out pants with slits up to the knees, and then a little mini skirt situation over top of it, and then a belt inside of that. And the belt is sewn on, but it comes up like it's 2 pieces, if that makes any sense. So it does look, I mean, it looks like it's 2 separate pieces for all intensive purposes, or intents and purposes. I don't know what the phrase is. How would these look if they had belly rings? Oh, that's happening. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna customize these a little bit. I'm not gonna do that at all. I'm gonna forget, or I'm gonna get lazy and they're gonna sit on my shelf for the rest of their lives, which they don't have because they are plastic. Moving up the doll, we see a little clasp on the waist, and that is to remove and reattach the wings, which for some reason are rubber banded to her earrings. So we're not going to do that right now because I want to save those rubber bands because I love those rubber bands. The heads are the original heads. They're not the funky big ones, I don't think, because it says 2001 MGAE. So that is great because a lot of people don't like the bigger heads. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really notice a super big difference. But yeah, this is the heads that that's like, okay. Sasha's been trying to get me canceled. Okay, this is the heads that we all know and love. So perfect. Moving up the doll, we see her top. I mean, there is not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but actually, yes, 4 layers of tulle happening here over this like dark green, like foresty green situation, and then a flower in the middle. There's so many fun textures and like colors happening in this outfit. How can you not love it? Like, I'm living. The collar situation is a little weird. It looks like one of those like hoodies that like men's hoodies for like the gym. I don't know if it's for the gym, but it's like, I'm gonna put a picture on the screen so you're gonna know what I'm talking about before I describe it. But you know what I'm saying. It's there. It's this is what that's giving. This is what, let me do a little side by side. You see what I'm saying? It looks like there would be a hood back here, and then this is her cutoff sleeve. So I don't know how I feel about this little this little collar situation, but I do I like the quality of it because this adds another oomph, another layer versus if they just did little straps or just left it like tube top vibes. Like this is quality, okay? Maybe this cut of collar is not the cutest, not the most flattering, but again, it's quality and they tried. And I don't have to love the design of it to recognize the good quality. So let's move up to her screening. To me, that's what this line is all about. So screening, literally just 8. She has 15 million different colors happening, different textures. There's like a shimmery, there's like a more matte shade in her brow bone over here. There's like that kind of smoky purple. They all have blush down. Okay, maybe not down, but like Sasha probably has the most. Sasha or Jade. But yeah, super duper cute. And then the matte lip, you guys, that is so gorgeous and crispy and perfect. And oh my gosh, yeah, I'm living. These are very eye-catching. They're eye-catching on shelves, I'm sure. Hello? They're eye-catching on shelves, I'm sure, in the toy aisle. Remix, in the toy aisle. I have not seen them there just yet. Maybe by the time this goes up, you will. Hopefully I can get it up before it's too late. I don't know why I said that, like, as if I'm gonna die if I don't get it up. But, like, yeah, go ahead, just, like, pick your nose on camera, bitch. Like, yeah, just pick your fucking nose on camera. Okay. Anyways, moving on to her hair, which is kind of confusing. I am not really sure. I'm gonna take a peek at the artwork again. Yeah, it's just not really... It's giving half up, half down Arianka over here. And then in real life, it's just giving like front hairline pulled up. And then what the hell is happening here? I don't know how to feel about that, but it's really interesting. It does not give what it's supposed to give. So this is something I actually might redo because this hairstyle is really funky. They kind of did her dirty, I'm not gonna lie. I do really like this classic color on her. It's really soft. There isn't a lot of product in it. There is some, but it's like, it's so little that it's like, it's for some reason, there's just a little bit in the ends right here. I don't know why. It's like the ends of only underneath have product in it and nowhere else. So I have no idea why that is or what that is, but let me know in the comments if you are a toy designer and you know the tea. Oh, I forgot to mention this little bracelet she has, which matches the earring. So yeah, super duper cute, super cohesive. I like this. She did sandwich method with her pink, and then her pink. I guess if there's a pink over here too, is that like a Big Mac method? Because it's like bread, secret extra bread in the middle to tie everything together. I don't know. I'm allergic to Big Macs, but that's kind of what it's giving to me. Big Mac's the one where there's the bread in the middle. No? I'm pretty sure. Okay. Anyways, oh, they would need some acrylics as well if they wanted to eat down. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. So yeah, she's really cute. She just threw her purse at me. And anyways, she's really cute, but as cute as she is, let's set her aside for now. Remix. Yeah, I know. I heard that. I cannot speak today, and that's fine. Setting her aside for now so we can get the second doll that came to me, which is Chloe. Let's roll the snipping. Oh my god. Her screening is probably the most, like... Actually, oh my god, I don't know. They're all so cool. Okay, like, just finish the video. Finish the video. Do you want to finish the review? Do you want to keep reviewing the dolls? Okay. Moving on to Chloe. Let's roll the snipping montage so we can get her out of the box. Hello. Hi. Hi, I'm Shannon. Awakiki. Okay. We're gonna have to, like, move this clip around. Okay, cut. This is the cut. We're showing the artwork. Oh my god, and I just realized her hairstyle doesn't look like that at all. So, but that's fine. Well, let's just roll the snipping montage so we can get to that, but I just wanted to show this off first really quickly. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hold the phone. Cut the cameras. Bruh. Okay. Okay. What the hell? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Stop the video. Okay. Oh. Okay, so she's out of the box, and you guys, this is what I'm like, look at these freaking screenings. That is so cool. I am obsessed. Oh, it looks like she has some little, her strap from her top, like, stained her shoulder a little bit. Okay, that's okay. Something to be wary of. I'm sure I can get it off with a little bit of, the wings just came off in my hand, and you guys can't see me, so that's awesome. That's really cool. Now I know why Sasha's wings were, tied to her earrings, but these ones cannot go like that. So I guess it could have, but that would have been really like awkward and a tight squeeze. Okay, we're here to show the doll. Let's show the bag. It's a cute little butterfly this. Does it open? It does not, but it looks like it does. And there's a little zipper like molded in. It's just solid gold. It's really cute. A little bit of paint could have been cute on it. However, we did not get that, but this is still really cute nonetheless. Okay, setting that aside for now because, hi, yeah, the wings keep flying off while I'm trying to do the review. Okay. We're just gonna hold these. These are the wings. Super cute. They love popping off. That is their, and not in a good way. They love popping off. That is their favorite thing to do. Okay. Wings, dings. They're kind of interesting. No fucking way. They all, or no. You guys, they all have the same wing sculpt. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if it took me this long to notice, then obviously it's, well, we're only on the second doll out of 5. So maybe it is. Oh, that kind of sucks. Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay, well, it's okay. Their outfits are so different and their screenings are so different, but that is kind of funky, right? I feel like everything else in this, I guess they're all different colors, but that's kind of weird. That's kind of interesting. Me, am I crazy? Is that like normal for them to all have the same wings? Did the original Fashion Pixies have the same wings? I don't know. These are cute. I think it's supposed to be, are they trying to do a ring situation where you can wear them? Yeah, wings turn into a ring. I mean, okay, maybe that's why they did them this way, but also, is this what they want me to do with it? Because that's not gonna work. Maybe I'll have to look at the, at the instructions, because now I'm curious. So it's looking like I should be able to just take this off, and then it's supposed to have another piece, but I don't see that. I think either this thing is supposed to come off, or there's another piece somewhere that I lost during my very elegant and thorough and careful unboxing process. Oh, hello. It's so clear and small that I didn't see it. It's so clear, but that it was unclear to me, that it wasn't clocking to me. Okay, well, snipping montage ruined. I'm just kidding. Okay, so this disconnects from the wingage, reconnects to this, and then you get a delicious ring. Okay, that's really, how is it supposed to fit a kid if it fits my, like, big adult finger? I feel like I kind of have big fingers. Maybe not, but also, I feel like this is not gonna fit a child's hand. Maybe they know that it's just adults buying these. Like, it even fits on my middle finger, bro. It even fits on my thumb. Okay, well, it is like adjustable, but I still feel like that's kind of big for a child. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. And also, I feel like this would fit around their waist. Let me see. Oh, well, kinda. Yeah, cute. Okay, more secure than the freaking thing it came with. Okay, well, that's what she's gonna stay with, because that thing that it came with, it's not staying on her. Okay, neither is this. Oh, there we go. It was just stuck in her shirt. Okay, so now we know we can use this as a wing holder on her majigger. Okay, shoes, bam. She has the same exact heel, bottom as Sasha did. Curious to see if the other girls have the same situation. We'll see once we get there, because I cannot see what's going on in that box, but I cannot see what's going on in the box. But Chloe has these little flowers all over the front of her shoes, which is super duper cute. See, can the thing focus? Okay, thank you, ma'am. It's not focusing at all. Okay, and then moving up the doll, we have these. Okay, maybe the wings are just gonna have to stay over here for a moment. She has these gorge denim lined. I mean, it's definitely OG Bratz quality. These denim, I don't know if it's real denim or not. I don't know how to tell or really what that means, nor do I care, because it looks gorge and it feels also gorge. Moving up the doll, she has a little bit of a ribbon tied around her right leg. That has a little flower right here. It is sewn on in a couple different places here, so you could technically like take it apart if you needed it off for some reason, but it is sewn on, so you would need a seam ripper and all that, and we don't have time for all that. Also, nor do we want to, because hello, gorgeous. Her hair is like fluorescent right now. I mean, look who's talking, you know? Okay, moving up the doll, this top is so cute. This might be my favorite top. Jade's is really good too, but we're gonna get there. This is my favorite top, I think, because it is so freaking cute and versatile, and I can already like envision you restyler hoes all over the gram reusing this for different things, because that is so gorgeous and so cutesy. And yeah, it's just a little blue number. I love the pastel blue on Chloe. Super duper cute. And then it has some bows. Again, a lot of different textures, similar to Sasha's. There's this fabric, there's this tulle fabric, and then the 2 different ribbons. So super appreciative of all the different fabrics and textures and colors in these pixie outfits, because hello, gorgeous. Also, I am just now realizing that the wings coming off means they kind of have two little looks, because this just looks like a regular Bratz doll. I mean, she does look a little funky, a little snazzy, a little spunky, but she looks like she has a little bit of a secret, and it's that she can turn into a fairy. Okay. Moving up the doll, we have her earrings, which are super cute. They're just these long flower, like bell-shaped golden flowers to match her golden bag. She also does a little bit of a sandwich method, because on the bottom of her shoes, meaning top of her shoes, and I don't know why I said bottom, she has these little gold flowers. So she also does a little bit of a Big Mac method, if you will. I guess that's what we're calling it now, because that's really memorable. Okay. Her screening is everything. The matte lip, the very cunty eyes, the different shades of blue, I mean, they all got the skinny brows. They all pretty much have the same eyebrow, I think. So which I kind of really like, because I love this eyebrow. It's very Hello? Are we having the same eyebrow right now? I don't know. Okay, anyways. Kind of very standard skinny Bratz brow. She has, yeah, different shades of blue. Similar to Sasha, she has different kind of textures in there. Some shimmers, some mattes, and yeah, a really cute eye shape. I really am in love with this screening, you guys. It is super duper cute. All the screenings in general, I mean, in this line are super cute. Okay, let's set Miss Cloetta aside for now so we can get into Miss Yasmin, because you guys, y'all know my Yasmin bias is strong. However, we're gonna get into it, okay? My Yasmin bias normally is quite strong. Well, actually, it kind of changes. I'm not gonna lie. It really changes depending on the line, and also different eras. Like, I don't know. Let's move on to Miss Yasmin. Let's roll the snipping montage so we can get Miss Yasmin out of the box, because we still have two more. I almost said ghouls. I've been doing so much Monster High-ness lately that I almost said ghouls. And these aren't ghouls, but these are pixies. Speaking of pixies, let's get her out of the box. I don't know where I was going with that. Snipping montage, come on. Okay, let's see. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're back. Okay, y'all don't know we were gone to begin with. So, y'all didn't know we were gone to begin with. Snipping montage. Okay, dolls, she's out of the box, and I think what the? She's supposed to only have one earring? She only has one pierced. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, just one earring. Okay, I mean, that's cute. That's fun. Maybe a little stud or something over here would have been nice, but, like, one ear pierce is kind of interesting. Okay, whatever. Don't hate it. Okay, wait. That's kind of That's kind of Hold on. Listen. As I was doing the snipping montage, it goes by in a flash for you guys. But for me, I did a lot of pondering, a lot of thinking, and a lot of thinking and pondering while unboxing Miss Yasmin, and I think I really underestimated her, because now that she's in my hands, my Yasmin bias is coming back, I fear, and she's really cute. I mean, let's be real. With Bratz, it's literally whatever doll I have in my hand is my bias, like, because I just love them all for different reasons, and yeah, I mean, okay, so she has all of the main core 4 have one solid hair color, and then Lena, I think her name is Lena. Is that her name even? Am I just saying that? Okay, it doesn't really say. Or maybe it does and I don't see it. Oh, hi. It says it right on the side, just like where it does on all the other boxes. Okay, yeah, so this is Lena. Anyways, Lena's the only one with any variation in her rooting. The rest all just have solid colors, which is honestly, for a line like this, that's a little bit disappointed, because could you imagine just how she would look if she had some like lavender streaks or like some lavender underneath or just something, just some variation of some sort. Sasha could have had like a dark purple. My girl Yasmin could have had a little pinky purple, a little pretty princess. Chloe could have obviously had blue, jade green or pink. And yeah, I mean, that would have been so cute. I don't think I will lie to you guys and say I will ever root those chunks in myself, but imagine if they had like the chunky, you know what I'm saying, like Lena's is red and they could have done that but each have their own individual color. I think that would have been really cool. Actually, if Yasmin even had green, that could be super cool. Okay, does not matter at all, she doesn't have it. Moving on. Okay, wings, same as everyone else's. We know they have a little bit of a gradient and then they all kind of go out to clear on the ends. So yeah, super cute over there. Setting this guy aside for now so we can get into the doll. Well, actually, let me show you the bag really quick first. This one is really cute, you guys. Okay, Sasha's at first was my favorite, but now that I'm seeing the rest of the bags, I'm like, wait, Sasha's is low-key the least cute. I'm not gonna lie. I think I just had the most time to ruminate and reminisce and congeal while seeing Sasha. However, that was just because she got to me first, and I've spent the most remix. I've spent the most time with her, and she was also the one at the front of the stack in my desk. So I was, for the past like week that I've been waiting, or several weeks that I've been waiting on the other few to show up, because Sasha showed up immediately. She was first, and then all the others came kind of in the order I'm reviewing them after that. But you guys, Sasha is really, she's really that girl, but the bag is just really, it's kind of not really bag shaped. I think that's the only thing that's bothering me, is that it's not bag shaped. But okay, again, moving on. All of these dolls have pants or shorts. I just realized none of them have skirts, which I love. I guess if they're up in the sky, you don't want to see up their skirt. Well, maybe you do. I don't know you like that. I've never met you. Moving on, it's a little bit of a drawstring situation. That's not a drawstring. I don't know what a drawstring is, but this is her bag. It's really cute. Her shoes down here have not one, not two. Well, actually, I thought that was orange, but it's just skin color on the middle of the flower. So that's a little bit interestingly painted. Let me show you guys up close. That's a little odd. Oh wait, is that the normal one or is that the odd one? I don't know, but there is some skin color in the middle of the flower, which is kind of disappointing. But that's okay. We can't all be choosers. I don't know what the phrase is. Is that how the saying goes? Moving up the doll, we have her pants, which are super cool. I normally am a huge capris hater. However, if she had the same cut and style of pants as everyone else, I'd probably be a little bit pissed. And by everyone else, I don't know who I mean because they all have completely different styles of pants. So, okay. Moving on, she has two different fabrics happening, a little bit of a mini skirt over top over here. Super cute. I really like this silhouette. It's really fun. Like I said, normally I'm not a capris girly. This is done tastefully. It looks really cool, and they're not like, this flare is making it a little less capris-y for me. So I love that. I didn't show the back of her shoes, but there is bows. Super cute, super cunt. And also, sandwich method, hello. Well, actually, there's no green on the top, but you know what? If she had green chunks in her hair, then it would be sandwich method down. Speaking of her hair, let's move up the girly. It is this solid brown color. Like I said, I wouldn't call it chocolate. I feel like this is maybe a chestnut. This is like, in my head, in the bratz world, this is Sasha's natural hair color. It's like this kind of medium, warm, like nutty brown color, and it's really cute. And this is, she just also threw her bag at me, so that's awesome. Yeah, it's really gorgeous, and it really looks good with her eyes and her lips. And I don't know why I said lips. I meant to say makeup, but moving on, let's just look at the screening because we're here. Super cute. Her lip is probably the least matte out of everyone's. Chloe's and Sasha's I'm looking at now, and they're matte boots, which I love a good matte lip. I personally can't wear a matte lip at the moment because I'm on Accutane and it just crusts and crisps and makes some lip skin chips on my mouth, and I don't know where I was going with that either. But okay, again, belly ring on this would be so fierce, you guys. Okay, maybe I should do it because that is so fierce. And also acrylics. Okay, anyways, this top is super interesting to me because there is several fabrics happening over here. I don't know what this fabric is called, but it's used a good amount in this line. I think everybody has some of it on their top, which is super cute, except Lena. She does not. Lena seems to be like the standout from this line. I don't know if it's because she's new character or whatever the hell, but you know, everyone seems to be obsessed with her. I am not. While she's in the box, we'll see what happens once she's out of the box, because that's what happened to me with Yasmin. I wasn't living, but now that she's in my hands, I'm gooped. Y'all know I love long hair. Her hair is long. I mean, it's literally to her heels. And yeah, by the way, she has the same kind of like, I don't know. Is there a name for that, or is that in reference to something, or why is that a fairy thing? Because to me, pixies have like stilettos, or maybe even like flats. Not that like I would have not wanted that, but like to me, like pixies have like ballet flats or stilettos, not whatever this is. I don't hate it. It's really cool. It's really unique looking. I just don't know what it is or why they chose this. I don't know. That's a really interesting design choice to me, and that sounds really sarcastic, but I genuinely mean it's interesting. It's just cool because it's so different, and I've not seen that before. So yeah, showed the top. Oh yeah, this earring that I told you guys about earlier, she does have just one, which is really interesting. Her eyelashes are like so spiky. I guess they kind of all are, but like, I don't know. She has her iconic mole as well, / beauty mark, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, moving on, let's put Miss Yaz aside for now, so we can get into Miss Lena. Well, actually, is it weird to do all the 4 and then not do, or to like do all the 3 and then not do Jade? I was gonna do them in order of which they came to my house, but Jade got here last. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do Jade because I feel like bad for leaving her out of her friend group and unboxing Lena before her, because that's not fair. And yeah, I know I sound crazy, and I don't care. This is my channel, so the unsubscribe button is down below. Actually, I don't think there's such thing as an unsubscribe button. I think it's just one button that you click, and if you haven't clicked the subscribe button already, then why not? Because you've made it this far into the video, might as well give me a little something in return for you enjoying this video, and it's free and it literally takes 2 seconds. So yeah, please, if you have not already, click the subscribe button down below. Okay, I've never said that in the middle of a video before. There's just like a spit, just kind of like go. That's a perfect time to like ask people to subscribe when you're talking about your spit. Okay, snipping montage. Let's go. Saved by the snipping montage bell. Okay, dolls, she's out of the box, and maybe she's my favorite. I'm just kidding. She had these little, I want to start off by saying ties, like tying the, if you just saw my crazy reaction when I got her out of the box, she had these little ties like holding her sleeves in. And as you can see, I unboxed my dolls with a lot of like elegance and decorum and class. So her sleeves did tear a little bit, but I don't know if it really teared or it just like stretched, because this one I kind of keep playing with and it keeps like closing. Like this little hole here kind of keeps like getting smaller and smaller the more that I like kind of rub it around and like play with it. So yeah, I will just advise you to open your dolls a little bit more carefully, but also the holes were there to begin with because of the way that she was put into the box. And how did these things not break when they came out of the box? I have no idea. But yeah, I'm here for the dolls. You guys know this, so I like to just get to them ASAP. However, don't do what I did. And why is her hair like, or is her head just tilted? Oh, I knew that. That was a test. I was seeing if you guys knew. Okay, because I knew, so don't think I didn't. Let's start off with the bag, because if I don't review that at first, then I will not review it at all, because I'm here for the dolls. And this one is, oh my god, this is, this little strap is like, not strap, this little dangly is like crooked, but that's okay. It's just from being in the box. This one has, I think this might be in the lead for amount of paints. This one has 3 different colors on it. Chloe's has 1, Sasha's and Yasmin's have 2. So far, Jade is in the lead for paint colors. I think Lena might have them all tore to shreds once she gets out of the box. But anyways, super cute bag over here. This one might actually be my favorite. So far, this one's my favorite. Now listen, y'all know I'm not normally a Jade girly. She's never been my favorite. It bounces back and forth between these 3 always, but normally it's either Sasha or Chloe, but lately it's been Yasmin. But also, sorry Jade, I don't know what to tell you guys. I normally am just not in love with Jade's style, but this is like, this is so cute. I'm living. She has shorts, she has these kind of, and you know, leave it to MGA to always be on trend, because as interesting as these diaper, should I say that? Is that rude? Is that insensitive to people with diapers? I don't know. The skirt, the bubble skirt and bubble shorts trend is very on trend. So again, leave it to MGA to be on trend. As interesting as that looks, and as I would never wear them myself in a million years, it is on trend, and it honestly does go with the theme a lot. Like this sort of shape, it gives flower, it gives bubble, it gives dewdrop, lemon, like it gives dewdrop on a leaf realness. So super duper cute. Oh, she has different heel bottom. Oh, and there's bro, not Jade about to be my favorite. That's the first time for everything, I guess. No shade to Jade. Wow, I'm a poet and I wasn't even aware of it. This heel, I mean, it's kind of similarly shaped, but it's not. Like, the other ones are like a perfect circle. This one's a little semicircle. And it has a little heart inside. That's super cute. She does have some strappies going up on to this part of the ankle. And then the front is painted as well with some little detailing. She's definitely giving, gosh, I don't want to say the wrong things in terms of the top design, if it's cultural at all. I know that the bratz, the core four, don't have like a set ethnicity. However, like, Jade is obviously Asian. I don't know. I mean, people will headcanon the main four as whatever they want, but I feel like it's very, she's not very up for grabs, in my opinion. This is an Asian girl. Again, if there is some significance culturally to the top or the designs on the shoes or any of the above, please let me know in the comments below, and I love to come correct on these things. So yes, very much that. Her top has the most freaking textures and colors and designs on it. This might be why she's everyone's favorite. I know that these green eyes with this red makeup is also just eating down. And oh, mine's a little crooked, huh? Okay, well, that's okay. We can just like give her a little side tilt and then it's fine. But like, yeah, the inner corners do not line up with the nose where they should. This one, everything's a little bit too far this way to my right, which is also her right because we're facing you together. Okay. Anyways, her giant red matte lips. Oh my gosh, those are beautiful. And she literally looks like Amanda Lepore, like, in the best way possible. This is giving. The earrings, super cute, super unique and interesting. I don't know. Oh, it's a bow. It's like a bow with a little bit of some loops happening up here and down here. So that's super cute. Her eyes, I don't really remember her eyes being this bright. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm looking at some other Jades and some of them have brown eyes, so I'm not crazy. I think Sasha and Jade normally kind of flip-flop around their eye colors. Is there any Yasmin's with green? I think Yasmin's are always brown, but Sasha and Jade, I feel like, kind of flip-flop between brown and green. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know. Now I'm looking at Sasha's bratz baby and she has blue eyes, so I don't know what the fuck is happening at this point. Okay, anyways, this Jade is Gorgina. This screening is so good. Hers is like the least unique, like the least unique, but it's definitely like the prettiest, if that makes sense. Like, all the rest are kind of have a little, it's kind of like the Scorchin dolls, I think. Is that what it's called? The Scorchin line, where they're all like a little bit ugly. I don't want to say ugly, but like, you know what I mean? Like, unique. They all have a little bit of like uniqueness about them. And yeah, for that I am grateful, and for that I am living. But again, Jade's is definitely very just like striking. That's the word I'm looking for, not ugly. Okay, striking, you know, hers is definitely very striking, very gorgeous, very standout on the shelf, just like the rest of this line. Speaking of the rest of this line, let's get right into Miss Lena so we can finish off the review. Let's roll the snipping montage. It seems like it went by so fast, this video, you guys, because oh my god, Sasha just keeps getting pushed further and further out of the frame. I'm so sorry, girly. Okay, let's move on to Miss Lena. Okay, oh my goodness, she is a baddie. I'm feeling nasty. Let's do a little snip here, snip there. Here's the artwork. You know what the fuck? I just realized I have not shown any artwork for the past like 2 or 3 dolls. So Jade, Yaz, and I'm pretty sure I already showed Chloe's and Sasha. So boom, Lena, Weena, Bobina. Let's get her out the box. Okay, dolls, our 5th and final pixie is out of the box, and I may have underestimated her too, you guys. I know, I've said this every time for every single doll. However, guys, she really is that girl. Now that she's in my hands and I'm seeing her and I'm seeing this screening up close, what is on her shoes? There's like some plastic casings on her shoes, but they're like separate. Okay, on all the other girls, it was not like this. So let me just, hello? On all the other girls, it was literally just like, there was like a backing to them, and then there was another one of these like flipped around on the front to cover them, and that was it. But Lena has some extra protection here. I think maybe this skirt, pants, they were worried about it staining. I don't know why hers would just be different specifically, but whatever. Oh, looks like they were right about it staining, but this plastic thing did not do shit because the back of her ankle is stained. So that's cool. I don't know what fabrics are what, but I do know that this one stains just as Chloe's top did. That kind of stinks. I mean, for me personally, like, these girls are just gonna sit on a shelf, so what do I care if she has What do I care if she has a little birthmark on the back of her ankle? However, you know, for the price point, which I don't even remember what it was anymore, more than $20. I mean, it doesn't matter. Any amount of money that I'm paying for a collector's item or a toy, I don't want stains all over them. So that does kind of stink. However, this fabric, I would not have it any other way because this fabric is so freaking cool. And did you see that? You didn't because it was out of the frame, but you might have heard that. I cut the ties on the pants rather than ripping them out. Rest in peace, Jade's sleeves, because I got a little crazy with that. So that's my bad. Okay, starting with the bag, of course, because it's an accessory, we have a little bit of this flower situation. I don't know why I said flower. Like, is it, what the hell else would that be? It's a flower, okay? It's a flower, boots. It's very obviously a flower. It's just interesting looking. It kind of also looks like a starfish. So that's kind of why I said that. But then I was like, wait, why would it be a starfish when all the other bags are flowers, except Chloe's is a butterfly. Where's Jade's bag, by the way? I should look over here and she's bagless. I don't even know what it looks like because it's not, okay, well, I don't even know if I showed Jade's wings, but here they are if you haven't seen them. What the hell happened to her bag? Okay, well, that's fine. We'll find it later amongst all the 5 boxes that are strung about throughout my doll room right now. So anyways, Lena Weena Bobina bag, so cute. She does have 3 colors of bag, so I think she's tied with Jade. So that's, excuse me, that is super duper cute. She has these, of course, no paint on the shoes, you guys. I guess they couldn't give Lena princess treatment all around because the shoes have nary a drop of paint on them, which is kind of, I mean, there's the red, obviously, but there's no paint on the rose, which kind of sucks because the rose is so cute. That's, like, gorgeous. And now that we've seen all the bottoms of all the shoes, I just realized they all have this bottom except Jade's. For some reason, just Jade's is like that heart shape that I was showing you guys. So I don't know why only she got to have a different shoe, like a different heel. All the shoes are completely different molds, different designs on the toes, different straps, different everything, except just Jade's are not this. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I do like that Jade's is different because it makes her stand out a little bit. So yeah, moving up the doll, she has a kind of similar cut to Yasmin's. However, the flareage goes all the way down to the toes, which is super cute. That's really unique. And I really like this silhouette, you guys. It's really interesting to me. She has this kind of like corset little top situation happening. Her waist looks teeny bobini, weena bobina, Lena, whatever. Her wings, just these freaking wings will not stop falling off. That's I think something that and now her shoe just fell off / foot. Okay, this video is gone on far too long. If you couldn't tell, I'm exhausted, and so is Lena because now she's throwing shit and kicking her literal feet off. Okay, 2 layers of tulle onto this like faux denim or real denim. Again, I don't know fabrics, so, and I don't want to, so don't tell me in the comments. I'm just kidding. Please do. If you know fabrics, is this denim or not? Was Chloe's denim? I don't know, because a lot of times I see people in dollar reviews say faux denim, and I'm like, to me this just feels like jeans. I don't know why it would be faux, just because it's smaller or what's, I don't know. The construction of this top though, you guys, is super nice. Is it attached to the pants? No. Okay, so it goes top, skirt, and then pants, but the skirt and pants is one, but this top comes apart, which is weird because it looks like this is a little mini dress, but it's not. This is, oh no, I was gonna say if you could take the skirt off, you could totally wear this as like a little mini dress, but like, yeah, that doesn't really work. Okay, super cute top, super cute this, super cute pants, super cuteness. Okay, moving up the doll. Listen, you guys, I love this top. It's gorgeous, but what the heck? This open space is so awkward to me. I feel like she needs a necklace of some sort, or like she needed a little something underneath, a little strappy something. I don't know. Just me. I think that's the only problem I have with her is just not this open space, because no one else has all that. I guess Chloe does, but Chloe's top is more built for that. Chloe's top is more casual, like lingerie style top, whereas this is like alt baddie. Like she just needs a little more. I think she just, maybe that's the only thing I don't love about Lena, is she just maybe needs a little bit more. This is her, like, again, I can't remember if she was in the original line or not, but this is like her first doll in years, or maybe, if I'm not mistaken, her first doll ever. I don't know. It's either first or second doll ever. So either way, I feel like she needed to come a little bit more, you know, a little more. Only Sasha has a jewelry like that. She has a bracelet. So that's interesting. I don't know. They all kind of have something different about them, which is cool. Lena's different thing is probably her hair color, which is super gorgeous. And I don't know why I said probably. It is her hair color. The red streaks in the black hair is gorgeous. Does remind me a lot of Bratz dolls, and it's very, very Bratz, very throwback, very Y2K, very gorgeous. Her earrings also are gorgeous. Those are a real big standout piece for me from this line and from this doll. Like, that's what's very eye-catching to me, because this silhouette of earring is very unique, obviously. And then her hairstyle is probably the most intricate along with Sasha's, but hers is much cuter than Sasha's. I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell happened to Sasha's, but I'm not living for hers. I'm gonna definitely have to redo it. That's one thing I know I will have to fix, because the half up, half down that Sasha has on her box art is everything. Are you kidding? We need that. We need that to come to fruition. Okay, her screening, y'all, is gorgeous. I, like, am not really a purple person, but that is gorgeous. And then, yeah, her eyes are like this kind of dark green color. And then she has the matte lip. Hers is very kind of like ombre vibes too, like with the dark liner, and then kind of like the more reddish kind of plummy color in the center. That's really gorgeous. Yeah, I think a little bit more blush wouldn't have hurt, a little necklace wouldn't have hurt. And then, okay, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but maybe a little bit of a headpiece. No pun on getting ahead of myself intended. Okay, her earrings are the only ones that don't fade out to white also. Hers fade out to purple. So that's super cute, just to kind of separate her. Again, everyone in this line seems to have something specific separating them from everyone else. Yasmin's got the long ass hair. Chloe's got the... Sasha has the bracelet. Jade has the special shoe, and my girl Lena has some colored hair. I don't know. Chloe's really cute, you guys. Listen, I love me some Chloe. She got a lot of flack on doll Instagram and doll Twitter because people were calling her ugly. And listen, I don't get it. I really love her. I really like this Chloe. I like all of these dolls equally, except no, I don't. But I can't decide what order I would go in, so I'm not gonna rank them. Let's just say I really like them all. I don't know. Okay, moving on. Let's get posed for a thumbnail so we can do our final thoughts. Okay, dolls, that pretty much does it for today's review. Thank you guys so much for sticking around this long. If you did, please leave a comment down below. Please comment Pixie if you've stayed around this long, so I know that you did. And if you aren't subscribed already, please make sure to click that subscribe button so that you will be notified every time I post a new video like this. Make sure you also click that little bell notification so that you get notified, and I already said it, but click the subscribe button to become a part of the Doll Things fam. Leave a like down below if you liked the video so I know that you enjoy content like this. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. It is Doll Things by Avery, same way it's spelled here, but with an underscore between each word. Don't forget them underscores. You can follow me over there to stay up to date with my channel, my collection, and all things Doll Things. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, bye dolls!